Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to show you how to do a really easy, delicious, addictive snack, cheese crackers. So before I start, some shout outs. Hayden Kremer, who asked for one, and a couple of guys who didn't ask for, but are getting anyway because they are long-time loyal fans, and I do like that. Prairie Perspective in Canada and Moose Down Under in Australia. So guys, enjoy. Now I love the idea of cheese crackers, but the commercial reality, things like Ritz and so on, are, well, let's just say they don't seem to have a lot of cheese in them. But these ones do. They're very, very cheesy indeed. And, you know, I do like cheesiness. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, ingredients for the crackers, very simple. You've got 75 grams of plain white all-purpose flour. You've got 150 grams of cheese and 25 grams of butter. Now, the cheese, I've got two types here. I've got a bit of Grana Padano and mature cheddar. You can use any combination of cheese you want, as long as it's hard cheese and a tasty, you know, strong cheese. Don't try and use soft cheeses like feta or mozzarella, stuff like that. It won't work. Well, it'll work, but it'll be more chewy than crackery. The important thing is you've got twice as much cheese as you have flour. We'll also need a splash of water just to bring it together. So first thing I'm going to do is grate the cheese. Yeah, nice mountain of cheesiness, and then rub the butter into the flour. I've chopped the butter into little bits, and it would have been better if I'd chilled that as well because it's starting to melt. What you want to do is rub the butter in. It's a bit like making short crust pastry. Just rub it in with your fingertips until you get something that looks a bit like breadcrumbs. So now I've got the cheese in with the flour and butter crummy mix, and just stir them together, get them all nicely incorporated, and just a splash of water. You only want just enough water to make it stick together in a ball. You don't want any extra. Yeah, that's it. So now I'll just roll that out into our crackers. Right, I've got a baking sheet lined with greaseproof paper. I've got some flour, got my rolling pin, want some flour on that, and I'll just take about half the dough and roll it out quite thinly. It's pretty delicate dough because of the big lumps of cheese in it, but don't worry. Then I've got this sort of crimped cutter. You can use any size or shape you want, or you could just cut them out with a knife or tear them apart with your bare hands, whatever you want to do. Just stamp out as many crackers as you can. And one important thing you've got to do is just stab some holes in, and that will stop them puffing up into like balls, which might be fun, but it's not what we're after. And then just pop them on the baking sheet. Okay, I've got 20 there, 3 there, and a bit more left over, so I'm just going to roll that out and probably get 2 or 3 more from that. Now you want to get your oven preheating to 210 degrees Celsius if it's a fan oven, or 230 if it isn't. So I've actually made 30 crackers, which is wonderful. Now these need to bake for between 10 and 15 minutes depending on your oven. So I'll just pop the crackers in and keep an eye on them. So as soon as your crackers are cooked, you want to get them onto a wire rack to cool down. Oh, they smell fantastic. There we go then. Mrs. KeefCooks has declined to do a taste test with me because her hair's a mess. I don't know. My hair's a mess all the time, I don't care. Oh yeah. Very nice, very tasty, very cheesy.
I'm enjoying mine on camera.
Now, in theory, you can put these in an airtight container and they'll last a week. in practice you will scoff the lot in one day, so don't bother. Anyway, cheesy crackers, hope you liked it. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Now please do the usual: likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, donations, patronage, all that good stuff, or just some of it. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.